everyone, today we're going to do a DIY chandelier with homemade glue. All you need is water, flour, sugar and vinegar. Okay, and then you need your pot. Switch on your stove, put your water in the pot, then add the flour, then the sugar, then get your whisk and whisk it so it can be evenly distributed. Whisk it. Keep whisking until you start feeling some lumps. Once it starts getting lumpy, get your wooden spoon. You can start mixing up the mixture so that when it starts getting thicker and thicker, it will be evenly distributed. So keep mixing. You're gonna start seeing it getting thicker and thicker as you mix. So this takes about a minute to 2 minutes to make this glue. As you continue mixing, you start to see the results coming together and the glue is being mixed very well. And you just keep mixing and then find your vinegar and your tablespoon and then put in 1 tablespoon of vinegar so that you can get that brown look. Switch off your stove, mix it together. Then this is the consistency and texture of the glue. So while you leave the glue to cool a bit, get your rope, the natural looking rope, and then start using the glue on it. So just put the glue on the rope. You can continue to apply the glue on the rope. So I put it together so that it's easier to apply. Then I'll release the rope when I start making the chandelier. So yeah, so I took two sides of the rope, 2 ends of the rope, and then I started putting the glue on both sides, as much glue as I can. Just make sure that when you're applying the glue, you're doing it as fast as you can so that it doesn't start drying, so that when you're releasing the rope from the other side, it wouldn't have stuck to each other. As you're applying the glue, it's pretty warm. It won't be hot, so it's easy to use or to apply because it's going to be pretty warm while you're applying. Then we are done applying the glue. And then we cut the end of the other side so that we can have 2 pieces. Now we get to the next stage, which is getting your balloon pump and your balloon, pumping it. So we want our balloon to be 9 inches, which is going to be the structure of our chandelier. So 9 inches. Then using any lid you can find, you need to put it in the middle of the balloon where you have that dot, and then you start using your rope and taking it from one side to the other, and then you keep repeating the same sequence. So if you see it's not even, you can actually even it out or push it. So since the glue is still on the rope, you can even see that it's sticking on the balloon. So it's giving, the balloon is going to give the chandelier the structure that you need, or the shape that you need for your chandelier to look. So you're going to keep doing or repeating this process. So keep repeating and taking it around. So once you're done with taking it around, you continue with the process. You continue taking the rope around, and then it starts to make these triangles shapes. So yeah, okay, here I'm just taking the excess rope from the floor so that I bring it onto the table, so it's easier for me to continue taking it around the balloon. As I'm doing that, I'm also applying some glue. Okay, once I'm sorted, I continue with the process of taking my rope around, and as you continue to take it around, you start to see the shapes coming together from one side to the other. And then the shapes start forming. You can see, as they say, there's light at the end of the tunnel. Anyway, the chandelier is coming together and the shapes are coming together as well. So you continue until the rope finishes, and then the glue is sticking on the other rope as well. So you just continue with the process, and then you have we're almost finished. So as we finish the rope that is left over, you're going to see how we end off, or how we finish off with the rope. We just put it inside one of the diamond shapes. We just put them inside the diamond shape, so when it dries together with the one that was left. So this is me just taking it around so you can see the different sides of it. Since I wanted mine to dry faster, I put them out in the sun. I was surprised that the balloons didn't actually pop, but anyway, I gave it like 2 hours to dry. Then once it was dry, I looked for a pin, a safety pin. Then I popped the balloon inside. As you can see, because of the glue, it takes form, or it deflates, and then it takes form of whatever the balloon looked like, or it takes the shape of the balloon that we had pumped earlier. Then you start taking off the excess balloon that was left from the glue. So you can see from the video that the flower glue, or the DIY glue, actually works perfectly, and it dries so well, and it just makes the structure of the chandelier a little bit stronger. And yeah, the process is actually interesting. So yeah, you just remove the excess, and just the excess. Once you're done with the excess, you also remove that bottle lid that's in the middle. So once you're finished, you just remove that lid that's in the middle, and then yeah, you have your chandelier. It's done. Okay, since we had made 2 chandeliers, we popped the other one on the side, but this is the excess balloon that was left behind after we popped it. And then we just remove the lid in the middle again. And once we are done, we're going to install our chandeliers at our upcoming event. I'll show you shortly what it looked like. And here's how we installed our chandeliers. It looked so perfect in our cabana tent. It was so perfect. So yeah, that's how you make your DIY chandeliers for your events, or even for your house, depending on what you want the chandelier for. Thank you so much for watching, and please follow us on our social media platforms.